Hello again. Now, about 77% of all light motor vehicle crashes along the N3 toll route in 2022 were caused by human error. Today, or as from this afternoon, people will be flocking to various locations for the Easter holiday. To save lives, strict road safety measures are being implemented. Thania Dhoogra, operational manager for the N3 Toll Concession, joins us live to provide an update. Thania, good afternoon. Welcome to today. Just a short while ago, I spoke to my colleague, our reporter, Lethiwe Mdluli. She was at the Thugela Plaza. Currently, or a short while ago, still not heavy traffic there. But what's the latest you can tell us? I mean, what are you expecting to be happening on the N3 highway, one of the busiest routes during holiday times?
Good afternoon, Dan, and good afternoon to all your viewers. What we are seeing at the moment is that despite the fact that we had quite significantly high volumes of around 1,300 vehicles an hour heading southbound a little earlier today, that number is starting to taper off slightly, but it is expected. We still expect that we're going to see extremely heavy traffic heading onto the route now, and we should see our peaks between 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock this afternoon, with a lot of people leaving work around about now.
What does the peak look like in numbers?
Well, we're anticipating on average about 2,500 vehicles an hour heading southbound towards KwaZulu-Natal. But peaks for us would be anything from 1,500 vehicles upwards. I'm glad that your reporters from the scene are not seeing any significant queues or any traffic buildup, because that just shows that, everything is flowing smoothly on the route. As they would have been able to show you, all of the toll lanes are open, all of the traffic lanes are open. So, yeah, for now, everything is smooth on the N3, and there hasn't been any significant issues reported that are disrupting the flow of traffic at this stage. We'd just like to appeal to all of the viewers and all of our road users to please do their utmost to keep it that way.
Yeah. Have you, as the N3 Toll Concession, implemented any safety measures for this Easter weekend on the N3?
Absolutely. But we don't do it in isolation. We are very reliant on law enforcement officials and the road safety, road incident management system that is in place, which is comprised of law enforcement, emergency services, our own route patrol services, and a host of other entities who form part of that system. And together with, the guys have worked really hard to put in place plans for the Easter weekend in particular, so that they can ensure the safety of road users. That includes initiatives such as increased visibility on the route, being located at strategic points along the route so that they can respond more speedily in the event of any emergencies. But also law enforcement are pulling out all the stops. They are carrying out roadblocks and other measures such as that at strategic points all along the route, moving them around and making sure that road users are adhering to all the regulations, adhering to the speed limits, that their vehicles are in good condition and roadworthy, and also that their driver's licenses, etc., are not expired.
Yeah, if anything should go wrong, and if there's an emergency on the N3 highway, either direction, whether going south to Durban or coming up north to the Free State and Gauteng, what is your advice to motorists? How can they access the emergency services you've mentioned?
Well, the first thing that I would recommend they do is that they call our 24/7 N3 helpline. It's a 24-hour helpline. It's 0800 634357. We're one of the best ways to get all of the services along the N3 mobilized, because we're a one-stop point. Also, obviously, 10-111 or 10-10-777 are good numbers, but I would recommend the 0800 number. But also, I advise road users to be aware about what's happening on the route, and they can do that by following us on Twitter at N3 route, because then they can stay fully aware of everything that's happening. It's verified, official, up-to-date information about the status of the N3 toll route at any point in time.
Okay, just repeat that toll-free number again for us, Thania.
It's 0800 634357.
And at N3 Route is your Twitter handle. Anybody can access that if they're on the road to find out what's happening. Thank you very much. We wish you well, and we wish you a blessed Easter weekend as well. You and your colleagues there, Thania Dhoogra of the N3 Toll Concession.